She tampered, fabricated the results. It says here, fake DNA test results. Oh boy, this keeps coming out. So there's a karmic that is on a mission here. So just know that if this hasn't happened already, it's going to happen. She's going to try to fabricate some type of DNA test here. That's why I've been telling y'all, like, I think it was last week or was it this week? I don't know. I feel like I've been telling y'all this for the longest. You need to call the 1-800 number. All right, Google it. Google the number and make sure that you verify with the company that you chose. Verify, you know, the results, because she's like trying to make some fake shit up. I don't know if she's trying to make like some type of paperwork, fabricate fake some type of fake paperwork. All right, so let's see. Incantation. Someone speaking evil things over your life. Oh boy. This is why, because you're getting so much attention right now. All eyes are on you, okay? So they're trying to speak ill over you. You know, they're hating, sending you evil eye. And it says they're trying to use sex to manipulate you or them. So this could be right here, the karmic, you know, trying to manipulate a divine masculine right here. Okay, so let's keep going and see what else we get. Trying to manipulate somebody with sex, trying to, you know, get them to have sex with them. All right, so let's see. So let's more Holy Spirit about this energy. Okay, it says here, high vibrational soulmate. All right, so somebody is going to, you know, be with a high vibrational soulmate. All right, this could be about your high vibrational soulmate. And Spirit wants you to be aware, you know, that there's a karmic here doing the most. All right, trying to keep them stuck, trying to manipulate them, trying to get them to have sex with them, trying to bind them, trying to trick them with a DNA test. Yeah, look, a dark high priestess. All right, so a witch. All right, or this person is paying a witch to do this. It says here online social media. So this is right here where you're getting this attention, that people are watching you. You know, if it's not online, for some it could be at work. My throat chakra. Look, trying to hide the results. So look at that. Right now, my throat chakra too is like, they don't want me to keep talking about this. The karmic is probably watching like, yo, can you stop talking about that? No, I'm not going to stop talking about that. That's what Spirit wants me to talk about. It's coming out. That's why I do this like this, so y'all can see it for yourselves. This is what's coming out. All right. Hey, karmic. Oh, my goodness. You a trifling asshole. Look at you. Why you doing all this? You're not thinking about your child and the future of your child when they find out that this is not really their father. You're not thinking about that. You're only thinking about yourself. You're being very selfish. You're not thinking about the family that is also involved, you know, like the divine masculine's family who's being attached to this child. Like, y'all don't think about this shit. This should be, it be hitting close. You know, I have siblings, I have brothers, and I have gone through shit like this. And it irks me, you know, that bitches be playing like this with people's lives. It's not only the divine masculine, the karma. It's not any masculine's life. They're playing with their lives, and they're also playing with these kids' lives. They're not thinking about the kids and how the kids they're going to have to grow up, and they're going to be confused when the truth comes out. They're not thinking about that. They don't think ahead. They're just thinking in the moment, how they just mad, how they're wanting to trap the dude. Like, that's what they're thinking about. They don't have any type of thinking, forward thinking and all like that. But whatever. Let me not keep going. All right, tell me more, Spirit. So they're trying to hide the results. Let me put this right here. So that's telling me that this is not somebody's child, okay? They're trying really hard to hide this. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Then I'm going to start clarifying. Okay. You are the main topic in the group chat. I'm telling you, look, they're watching you online. They're talking about you. They're probably doing some type of group bippity bopping. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's send this evil eye. Let's do this candle work. Let's do, yeah, look, trying to place burdens on you. You see what I'm saying? This person could be part of some type of online cult or some shit. All right, or they're just hating with their witchy ass hoe ass friends. And they're trying to, you know, look, I was going to say right now, spend. So they are spending. They're spending money. They're paying a witch to do spell work on you. All right. And also probably, you know, spell work to manipulate this person as well. Okay. So let me clarify and see what we get. All right, Holy Spirit, what can we get with all of this that's coming out, trying to manipulate them, trying to hide the results, this bippity bopping, the collective getting attention right now, the group chat. Let's see. We got a Captain Save-A-Ho. If you like this deck, this is my deck. Click the link in my bio. This is my What's the Scoop deck. Okay, so it is mixed with a bunch of other decks, but this is my deck. And we have a Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is the child, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It could be a boy. This is not his child. And she wants him to be a Captain Save-A-Ho. This is crazy. All right, the karmic is aware that this is not their child. And they want this man to save. Look, mystery. There's no more mystery. There's no more manipulation. There's no more illusions when it comes to this child. All right? They are clear now. Like, this person knows that, you know, maybe the karmic was confused, but now they know for sure that this divine masculine is not the daddy. All right, but they want, with the Captain Save-A-Ho, they want this person to save them anyways. Like, they want to lie to them. Like I just said right now, this karmic, they're not thinking about the future. They're not thinking about their child. They're thinking about the future in the sense that they want this person to continue to provide for them. That's all that is. All right, to save them, you know, and they're trying to use this child for that, you know, to manipulate them, using this child as a pawn. That's what they're thinking about. Okay, so they're trying to hide the results. They're trying to change the results because they want them to save them. Let's see. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. We have here single, sexy, and successful. And look, Ace of Swords. So they're talking about you and you are on their mind. Like, they are so pressed by you being single, sexy, and successful. Somebody could be born in 1990. All right, so this is the energy right here, you. All right, Ace of Swords is communication, so they're talking about you. And look, Hierophant in the reverse, like I said. The Hierophant in the reverse, oh my God, look, there's a lot coming out here. You are freeing yourself. You are free. With the Eight of Swords, they try to trap you. And I don't know if y'all saw the message that I posted earlier. Check it out because it's talking about this. The same message right here. And the Eight of Swords also came out that they were trying to trap you in a 10-year karmic cycle with their karmic depth. Like trying to do like a destiny swap, an energy swap, because that's their karmic depth that they're going to be experiencing for the next 10 years. Surrounded by death, destruction, no love, no blessings, no nothing. Poverty, struggle mode, okay, survival mode. So they were trying to put that on you, and this is coming out again. This person right here is who we're talking about. With the Hierophant in the reverse, they are a part of some type of group, okay. Like I said, it could be an online cult, online coven, or they just, maybe they all on a group chat here, and they, you know, they pay the witch, like I said. But there's something here about a group, because the Hierophant in the reverse is a cult, it's a coven, it's some type of spiritual guide and group, but the guide is in the dark, basically. All right, it's not in the upright. And also, you see how this person in particular, there's two cards like this, and this one is like, you know, like they're stressed, they're thinking like, why the fuck this shit ain't working? All right, they're trying to place their burdens onto you, and it's not working. All right, they wanted you to not receive no love, no blessings, no nothing for the next 10 years. All right, and it's not happening. You are free from that. That's crazy. These people are so disgusting. Oh, my goodness. It really irks me, but I understand that this is the planet. Yeah, they're shady as fuck. This is the planet that we live on. All right, we just have to rise above the bullshit, stay in alignment, and we're gonna be fine. All right, so let's see what else. So you're free from that for the next, for the rest of your life. You're gonna be good. They try to trap you in a karmic cycle. All right, it's not happening. Divine masculine is free, and divine feminine is also free. Okay, All right. Let's see. What else can we get with this high vibrational soulmate, Holy Spirit? High vibrational soulmate energy. Paradise. Oh my goodness. It says happiness and joy. Damn, I'm telling you, like, she don't want me to talk. Oh my goodness. Happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, and the honeymoon phase. OMG. This is so freaking cute. All right. You are going to be in that energy with your high vibrational soulmate. And look, thinking of a master plan. Like, there goes Karmisha. Thinking of a master plan of how to block this happiness. How to block this divine feminine and divine masculine from getting together. Like, girl, hang it up. Yeah, look, King of Cups. The King of Cups, that's him. He's in the upright. All right, he has feelings for this divine feminine. The King of Cups, the cups is feelings. So this karmic is mad that this person already has feelings. They already like this divine feminine, and they're going to be enjoying each other. They're going to be going through a permanent honeymoon phase. So she's been thinking of a master plan on how to block it. And we just saw right now that you are being freed from that. You see that? This is love. Receiving the love that you deserve, because you have been putting in the work. You have been loving yourself. You have been healing, focusing on you. So of course you're going to deserve and get the love that you deserve, right? So in the reverse, they were trying to block you from getting that. So she was thinking of a master plan, and it ended up just being her own demise. That's the energy she's going to be in. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit. Yeah, with her tactics. Yep, with her bullshit, thinking of a master plan. You just set yourself up for your own demise. All right, Holy Spirit, what else? What else can we get with this energy that's coming out? It says here, not today, boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, and still upset. So look, this masculine, and with the King of Pentacles in the reverse too, he's not giving the karmic no more money. There's something here about him like, bitch, not today. I don't want to talk to you. He's having boundaries. All right. He don't want to deal with the karmic. He don't want to have no conversation. He don't want to engage in none of this bullshit. And he's not giving her any money anymore. All right. That was what she wanted from the beginning. So if he already found out the results, it says here hurt. He's hurt. He's upset. He's mad because he found out the truth. And if he hasn't already, and Spirit is letting you know the tea of what's going to happen, he's going to be upset, and he's going to start having strong boundaries with her. Because basically the only thing that was keeping him connected to her in any way, even if it was just co-parenting, he was still connected to her. That's what it was. It was because of a child. So now he's going to have boundaries. He's not going to want to deal with this karmic, and he's going to stop giving her money as well. The Pentacles in the reverse, he's not giving her no more money, no more stability. He's not looking out for her no more. None of that shit. Yeah, look, you cannot make this up. Clarity and truth, revelation. Yes, confirmation. So that's why, because he's going to find out the truth. All right, let's see what else. Let me pull from here and see what we get. All right, Holy Spirit, can we get some more tea? What's going on? What's the scoopity scoop? They fought while on vacation. Somebody fought while on vacation. Somebody was on vacation. So for some of y'all, they was on vacation. They was, maybe, you know, could be a weekend thing, but they was some type of vacation. Look, got caught. The letter E, somebody's first name, middle name, last name has an E. It says here, restraining order needed. Somebody got, all right, we already got confirmation. They got caught right here. They want the results. They're going to find out the results, and they're not going to fuck with this karmic no more. All right. They are going to have a restraining order. It could be that there was, you know, right here, there was actual fighting, but as well, we see that there's boundaries. So they're going to be restraining from entertaining or arguing with this karmic. And they are going to, for some, they are going to get an actual restraining order, or they need to, because they actually fought. So remember, we could be looking into what's happening like this weekend. All right. Like something that's going to happen. It says your baby mama's other baby daddy is involved in this. So for some of y'all, flip it. If we could be talking about your baby daddy's other baby mama. All right. Flip this how it resonates for whoever is watching. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Like, this could be about your baby daddy. And this is his other baby mama trying to pin a baby on him. Or babies, maybe it's kids that is not his. A Scorpio could be significant. This could be you or this person. This baby mama or one of these kids. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a couple cards. Church is significant. Somebody could be going to church. Or they need to go to church. Yeah, look, heart attack. Somebody need to go pray because they sending some type of death spells. And that shit, let me go right here. This shit is going back. Somebody could have a heart attack. They could be trying to send that energy towards you. We have here under the influence. Somebody could be under the influence or they're going to be. It says they bought their followers. So look, there is something about online and social media. So look, somebody bought their followers. Or they're saying that you bought your followers. And you are just getting natural attention, you know. You're just you. It just be like that. It says someone in their family or their coven will pass away. This is crazy. I just said there's a coven here. I kept saying that. Like, it's a group. It's giving a group. We got a group chat, a coven with the Hierophant in the reverse. So, you know, for some of y'all don't know what's a coven. It's like a group of witches. It's just a. When I didn't know what a coven was, I thought it was, you know, like they like witches that you see with the cape on, and you know they out in the yard, outside in the back, like doing some weird shit in the woods, like, you know, like. No, it could be, but now that I see who be attacking me, it's just a bunch of regular hoes. Like, it's just a bunch of hoes that be bippity bopping. That's a coven. It's a group of hoes that be bippity bopping. It's a family of hoes. It could be brothers and sisters, and they're all into this shit, and that's a coven right there. They're into a religion. They're into you know, bippity bopping, doing spells and shit on people, like whatever. It's a group, and someone in this group or this family, this group chat, is going to be passing away of a heart attack. Okay, confirmation. That's crazy. So let's keep going, see what else comes out, because damn, it is what it is. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Somebody's last name, middle name, last name. Somebody's first name, middle name, last name. Maybe the last name, I don't know, has a F in it. They dream about you, divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, they could be feeling heartbroken right now. Or the karmic is heartbroken. Yeah, look, this karmic, this clingy, controlling karmic is fucking heartbroken right now because nobody want to deal with this shit, bitch. Like, nobody want to deal with you. All right, we have here, they're playing the victim. Exactly. You see, they're heartbroken. And look what he's doing. He's ignoring her and dreaming about divine feminine. All right, like hang it up, shorty. Like, nobody thinking about you. Nobody want to deal with you no more. Like, hello. Like, these bitches don't be loving themselves. Let's see what else. Trigger, bank account, stealing for money. And then we have the karmic is scared that nothing is working. So this karmic be stealing. They be doing things for money. Look, we got for pay. They be selling, you know, maybe selling poom poom. All right, with trigger. I feel like they're triggered. They're triggered because nothing is working. They're scared. All right. And if you are missing money, you was missing money or something like that, the karmic was stealing money from your bank accounts. Somebody needs to know that because she be doing things for money. She does things for pay. She be selling poom poom. Oh my God. So she's scared because nothing she's doing, none of her manipulation tactics is working. The voodoo's not working. She don't know what else to do. She cannot hide the results of this DNA test. What else, Holy Spirit? Look, I just said a DNA test and we have a Virgo child, all right? So if it's not a Virgo, it's just a child. Again, there's something about a child here. And also Page of Pentacles, the child could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. So more confirmation with that. Anything else, Holy Spirit? But it's definitely something about a child or children. And that's what's coming out now. That's what's coming to light. Anything else? Tricking. That's what the karmic wanted with Captain Saberhole, for you to keep on tricking on her and providing for her, or just her and the child, and her being able to get you know, stability from that. And sending someone to mess with your vehicle. You could be somebody that works with animals. Somebody works with animals. You could be a vet. You could work in the vet's office. You could, you know, you could be a content creator. I'll be seeing videos now with people that be working with animals. They're content creators. You could be a dog breeder. That's another thing too. So take this how it resonates. So they're going to send somebody to mess with your vehicle. Somebody needs to know that. The karmic. Or they could have been trying to do that. Let me clarify and see what's that about. All right. Holy Spirit, clarify. Sending someone to mess with your vehicle. Maybe trying to put like what do you call that? I got that download yesterday and I wrote it down. Tracking device. All right, could be that. Trying to put a tracking device in your car. Because I got the download and I was like, let me write that shit down. And I put it on a card. I don't know if I put it on the black cards. I don't remember. But I know I wrote it down. So that could be confirmation. Let's see. What is sending someone to mess with your vehicle? The High Priestess in the reverse. The Witch. Yo, you cannot make this up. This is her right here. And this is the, look, this is the girl that's part of the coven. Right here. The Dark High Priestess. And look, the High Priestess. And she's coming out in the reverse. That makes her a dark witch. She's not in the upright like me, for example. I want y'all to see that there's a difference. Like you and I collective, you know, I know there's a lot of intuitive people that watch me. So me, you a high priest or a high priestess, there's a difference. We are divine feminine, divine masculine, right? And in the reverse, these are the damn karmics that they be bippity bopping, doing this shit in the dark, all right? All this other shit, all right? This is a witch. The Hierophant keeps coming out again that they're part of a cult, a coven, a group, and somebody, there's a leader that tells them, like I said, the leader, but they work in the dark. So again, it's coming out. This person that is leading the group, look, you see how it says here, who, what, when, why, how? They're guiding someone to mess with someone's vehicle. All right, could be to leave some type of voodoo. Yeah, look, the Queen of Cups. You cannot make this up. All right, so the Queen of Cups, this is you, divine feminine. This could be your car, your family's car if you don't drive. Okay, so what is the goal here? Let me see, what is the goal? I just saw bully. Definitely some type of bullying tactic, trying to like maybe trying to put voodoo on the car. What is the goal here? The goal, the Two of Wands, look, to travel, to do this. For someone to do it, because with the World card, all right, the World card is also, it could be traveling, as you can see here. This is also like to not complete a cycle, you know, to make sure that a cycle is not complete. So if it's like that, they cannot travel towards you. Yeah, look, there's something about watching you online. This is also an ongoing battle. Look, risk, frustration, survive, risk, ongoing battle. They want to keep this going. So confirmation of what I just said right now. They don't want this cycle to close with the World card in the reverse. So they're planning to do this, to travel towards where you are. If you live like at a distance, this is travel here. And this is also travel like overseas. Like they have to get on a plane or they have to do some type of long travel here. All right. So are they planning to leave voodoo, Holy Spirit? Five of Cups. They want to fix something to be able to get the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a marriage. It's a family. It's living together. It's stability. Again, Captain Save-A-Ho. She wants this guy to save her, marry her, be with her. Five of Cups. She regrets losing, you know, this and doing what she did. So she's going to try. Listen, it says divine feminine, but I'm getting like this is also, this could be divine masculine. All right, take it how it resonates, whoever is watching. That's why I said flip it, because this is giving the karmic is trying to travel towards the divine person to try to fix this shit. They want to fix this situation. They regret whatever happened. It's too late. All right, so this could be maybe when the fight happens, because we see here something about fighting on vacation, or this could be after the vacation that they're going to try to go back to see somebody to try to fix this. That's what I'm getting here. So maybe since they tried to fix it and you didn't want to fix it, you are still ignoring them. Maybe you didn't want to open the door. That's why it says restraining order is needed. They send somebody to mess with your vehicle. And it's giving like voodoo. Like they try to leave like some type of voodoo or something. All right, I don't see nothing like anything else like that. They sent somebody to like leave voodoo on your car, you know, to do some type of binding spell. They could put like a powder, sprinkle some type of powder or some shit on the car. Something about the car. And if this hasn't happened, that's what's going to happen. That when they travel and you don't want to deal with them, they're going to get mad. They're going to be mad nothing is working. And they're going to send somebody, you know, like it's like to try to do this voodoo on you. Give me one more with this vehicle, Holy Spirit. The Knight of Wands reverse. Someone who's very reckless. Reckless behavior. Okay? Reckless behavior because look at the child right here. The child is not theirs in the reverse. And this is also the truth. You know, what was being hidden is out now about this reckless behavior. So this karmic is mad. This is about this karmic trying to get back with somebody. They're going to send somebody to mess with your vehicle because you don't want to be with them. Yeah, I just saw the withdrawal card. Anything else? Yo, you cannot make this up. You see? They don't want you to walk away. Fear of loss. Clinging to the past. Fear of change. That's what this voodoo is going to do. The voodoo, maybe because maybe you travel a lot in your car. Maybe you work with your car. Maybe you're always in the car. You're more in the car than you are at home. Because I'm like, why the car? So they're going to do this voodoo on the car. Because you're always in the car. For some of y'all, like, you always in the car more than you are at home. And I guess they need that energy to sink into you or something. And it's not going to work. You are protected. This is for you to be indecisive. It's like a confusion spell. You see that? Aimless drifting. Avoiding walking away. In the upright, this is what you're doing. This is what the Divine Masculine is doing. They are disappointed. They are abandoning, withdrawing. I just saw withdrawal too. I said the withdrawal card. They are withdrawing. They are walking away. They are leaving behind. And they want the karmic. The karmic wants them to keep trying to figure shit out. Like, let's try one more time. Being indecisive. For another fucking 10-year cycle. You see what I'm saying? I just said right now, they don't want the cycle to close. See what I'm saying? This be happening. The next thing you know, 10 years pass by and they're stuck in the same shit. That's how they do this. So people got to really be careful. All right? All right. So let me pull some names. And then we're going to close this out. All right, Holy Spirit. Who's involved? If you see your name here, this is giving you confirmation. There's a message here for you. If you see the karmic's name, there's your confirmation that they are involved. If you don't see any name, that's okay. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Take what resonates from the message. All right. Let's see. Lake, Roy, Holmes, Vera, Stern, Bass, Krovic, Bruce, Wade, Perla, Milton, Kolovos, Xavier, Sonia, Sharpton, Mello, PJ, Everett, Griffith, Inez, Siobhan, Green, Dallas, Graham, Lattimore, Ashley, and Mello. Gardner, Kia, Colleen, Naomi, Sharon, Mario, Daniel, Jalen, Tirado, Mary, Dukes, Griffith, Leisha, Thomas, Ocampo, Marjorie, Dylan, Mathis, Armani, Tutu, Dan, Padilla, Seven, Davenport, Lay, Bauer, Gail, Chanel, Drea, Villa, Christian, Riggs, Mecca. Doyle, Falcon, Jacqueline, Thomas, Mandy, Deja, Olga, Norman, De La Cruz, Hansel, Ramirez, Yvette, Lalo, Jackson, Phillips, Haley, Malone, Jean, Stewart, Vivian, Stone, Sal, and Clinton. All right, y'all. That's what I got. I hope I was able to help. Peace.